And I do got a question. How I feel to be one of the first people really in the city to be doing podcasts before it was a wave? Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all motivated me to start my podcast. Like, Takeover Files, I used to always say, is not a podcast.
People fought that shit for a while.
You feel me? Sammie, first episodes. I just remember so many dope moments where at events, and Sammie just always thorough, you feel me? Then you got Kay running around, and I just loved how y'all carry it, you feel me? Then Sav, you feel me? One of the dopest real journalists. Like she said, she not no IG journalist. She don't do that. Like, that's a legacy right there with this shit. You feel me? So, yeah, I just wanted to say, I was trying to chill, you feel me? I wanted to enjoy the show.
I
appreciate it. I know we appreciate it.
And I really appreciate y'all saying all that to say.
No, thank you. I appreciate all of that. Saf, you wanna?
No, I just want to say you really the hustler of the year. Like
that's what I'm saying. Like
we know each other, and
he wanted them.
I see how hard you work, and like you really, I think you've inspired so many people, and I want you to know that. Like, I admire your consistency, because that's the word that we've been talking about. Your accountability, your hard work, the hustler of the year. Like you was saying, I think that you would say you was hustler of the year before you was the hustler of the year, because you came out like that, like day one, like I'm the hustler of the year, and you are.
I appreciate it.
So keep that up, like, and I don't even think I have to tell you to keep it up. You are the shit. So
I appreciate that. We the shit. We all the shit. Everybody in here, you feel me? Like you said.
Well, to add on to what she said, this young man is being modest. He said he's one of the producers of $1 Million Worth of Game. $1 Million Worth of Game is one of the biggest platforms in our fucking community.
Yes.
He flies around 24/7 making sure that Gilly looks silly or looks great. That's something to be said first and foremost. But before he did that, this motherfucker interviewed Kevin Hart, Mike Epps. He's dancing with Shiggy. He's doing all of this shit. And I'm like, how do you get in these events and how do you get on the red carpet? And you know what the nigga told me? I be sneaking in. I just walk in the motherfuckers.
You know where I met him at? I forgot.
And he got the best interview on the red carpet because he got their real personality. He be joking with them.
You know where I forgot? I met you at Malcolm Jenkins' event.
Right.
That's where we met before. I met you at Malcolm Jenkins' event, and you might have been like on the shimmy joint on that.
that joint too. I definitely
exactly.
Like Tiffany Haddish done joked with him. Shiggy done danced with him. Like he done called gangsters out on they bullshit. He got like y'all don't understand. He wasn't supposed to be there, but he was supposed to be there.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying? But to answer your question,
hustler of the year.
Yeah, hustler of the year. Make some noise for my guy, man.
I appreciate
you. Hustle the millennium, man. You just the hustler. That's you, the hustler. That's you.
No, but it takes something to make something. He ain't always have a camera with him. Sometimes he was selfieing them joints. Like he
was the camera.
The quality ain't always going to be the same, but you capture that moment and then people see your platform. But to answer your question, is one of the first people. Shout out to OLF and the other platforms that had me on earlier. I had no intention on doing a podcast. I had an opportunity actually to do a radio show that I could do remotely. And when they told me I could be remote, I was like, shit, I can meet you at your bar. I can meet you in your man cave. I can go to the park and pull up with a cooler. And they would have to play it on air. And then podcast became a thing.
Right.
So when I started hanging out with Kay and we was doing FM radio at the time, she was like, if we order this and this, we could do the podcast. That made it a real thing. So I never looked at it as being one of the first ones with one, because it was just like I was still just carrying on being this media guy that I never expected to be in the first place.